How's it feel being back in New York?
It's always great to be back in New York, even though we started on the West Coast and we're a SoCal band. We're one of the few bands that was in punk rock able to almost immediately connect with a New York audience, and I think that's because real early in our career we played shows in New York. We made sure we got over here early in our career and kind of established a foothold, planted a flag. So it's always like a, you know, it's just as strong as Los Angeles is for us.
Yeah. Do you remember your first time playing in New York?
God, what was it? What was that place called? Circus something or other?
Well, we played CBGB's before it closed.
Crazy.
We're actually that old.
Yeah.
That was one of our first shows, if maybe not our first. I think the first time was maybe with No Effects.
Trevor remembers every club and every promoter and every day.
You really? Are you like the memory guy?
Now you're putting me on the spot. Yeah. I won't remember them all. But there used to be a venue called Tramps that we played quite a bit in the early days here. That was our stomping grounds. That was like the spot.
You know, it's funny, like bands today, they can't really appreciate what it was like back then because you put up a song online, it's immediately globally available, right? Globally distributed. But you really had to go out and, like you were saying, you know, plant your flag in various cities. Was it instant in New York? I know you just alluded to, like, you know, eventually they came around, but it must have been scary kind of crossing the country because you were popular in SoCal. And then here's a totally different audience.
We're, you know, even though we've been doing it for a long time, we're third or fourth even wave of punk rock, I guess, starting out in '91. And New York, you know, at the time, still notorious for like that heavy hardcore scene. So being more of a pop-oriented band, but with faster songs and heavier beats and whatnot, we were wondering if we could kind of toe that line. And, you know, the scene here welcomed us early on, which we felt really lucky for that. And so,
Jersey must have loved you guys.
Yeah.
I'm from New Jersey, and just like I feel like that is almost like, aside from SoCal, for your guys' music, that's definitely a capital when you're talking just United States of punk, if you will.